Something's
All right.
recording.
So today I'm going to be doing my persuasive speech for my public speaking class. Before I get started, if we could go around the room and have everyone introduce themselves. First name is all we need.
Who
I'm
wants to go
Alyssa.
first?
Starting with, yeah, Alyssa,
Lane.
or that.
Ricky Ricardo.
Iris.
Alex.
Alexa.
Sweet. All right. So today I'm going to be going over basically how traditional education, like college, is kind of overemphasized and students should be pushed to go towards like trade schools more. Um, it seems like going towards traditional college is like the default path, but it's not always the best option. Um, to me, it matters because everyone has to make a decision about their future, but they're kind of forced to go down one path, and it's not necessarily like the best for them. Um, Based on research and real world outcomes, college isn't the only path for success in a career. So um, trade schools should be promoted just as much as four-year colleges. So what I'm going to cover is the problem with pushing college too much, why trade schools are a strong option, and why they both should be treated equally. Um, so as I mentioned, college is basically treated like the main or the only path to success, and the other options aren't really taken seriously, which to me creates a lot of issues. Obviously, with traditional education, there's a lot of student debt, and a lot of people don't even end up working in the field that they study. And at the same time, there's a lot of shortage for skilled trade workers. So there's an imbalance in the two and the output that goes through trade schools versus the traditional education. Um, the opposing side to it is that college can lead to a higher pay and more opportunities, but it depends on the field, obviously. Like if you're going to be a doctor or a lawyer, obviously you got to go through those traditional paths, but most people aren't in those scenarios. So um, specifically with trade schools, you learn hands-on training, obviously, job-specific skills, and just kind of how to work through like short timelines and the stresses that come with an everyday job as opposed to just being in a book and learning theory in basic educate or traditional education. So it prepares you more for the workforce and it's more realistic for how most jobs are. Obviously, with trade schools, there's a financial advantage. So it costs less, so there's going to be less debt. Um, and in the job market, there's a significantly higher demand for the skilled trades because obviously not too many people have work experience or um, just the ability to walk into a skilled trade and be able to produce and contribute to those teams uh, in a technical role or whatever the case may be. And obviously, or the the pay for these technical roles are pretty significant, and there's a lot of job stability when you do have the experience. Kind of the visualization that I see, if if we go down the path to where it's kind of stressed to go more the technical skilled trade route as opposed to only traditional education, is students will make more informed decisions based on what's best for them. The workforce gaps will start to close. A lot less unnecessary debt for people who go in to get a degree on something they don't end up doing anyway. Um, and if nothing changes, then obviously the debt will continue to increase. More people will end up in the wrong career for them, and the skilled labor shortages will get worse. So, in conclusion, college is not the only path to success. It's not good to overemphasize going down the traditional education route. It leads to debt, workforce imbalance, and trade schools really offer a lot of practical skills at a lower cost and strong job opportunities. So, um, schools and counselors should definitely present trade schools as an equal option, and students should seriously consider all the paths, not only college. Thank you.